Chainsaw Man Part 2 is real. So finally, y'all, after almost a year of waiting, we now supposedly have our first look at Chainsaw Man Part 2. And for starters, it looks amazing. It looks bloody beautiful, right? But I'm pretty sure this is real. I've been trying to look for confirmation, and hasn't been a single person said it's fake. And then there's a source as well. So at the moment, it's looking like this is real. So if it isn't, someone let me know. But by the looks of it, this is 70% real from what I'm judging from my heart. Like I said, it looks amazing, and we're gonna dive into this a little bit. So with part 2 starting next week, it seems like Shueisha might want this to sort of be under wraps and maybe show it like this week in Jump's issue or something else. Really not show anyone. This could be Shueisha, or this could be Fujimoto Sensei himself, you know, trying to keep the maybe just hidden about what part 2 is gonna be like and what's gonna be in part 2. So whatever it is, I don't really care. We're getting it next week. We only have to wait a week, and I can't wait to cover this series every single week, whether it be reacting to the chapters or reviewing the chapters or diving deep into these characters. Now, of course, at the end of Chainsaw Man Part 1, we see Denji out on the street, and they're just like, oh my god, that Chainsaw Man goes to the high school. My memory is very blank at the moment because I read it like when it came out. And then there's very visual. You can sort of see Denji, I guess, transform, and he gets in another woman's face, you know, yet again. My point never changes, huh? We can see Denji in his school uniform. By the looks of it, there's also this woman in a suit. Now, I question, who is this woman? She has long hair, obviously like Makima yet again, right? Will I call her mommy? I don't know. And I guess you could say she has some resemblance to Makima in a way. I wonder what, like, actually, I'm curious what color her hair is, because, like, the color we're getting in this visual seems like a purple type of thing, but I'm not too sure. Like, Fujimoto loves to just throw colors all over the place. So, I'm interested. I'm very, very interested in what we're going to get here. So, I question who this is. Some say it could be a teacher, some say it could be a student, or some say it could be someone else. I'm not really too sure. It could be an agent of some sorts, like tasked to watch Denji, but I don't think that's possible. We just have to wait and see. This arc I have a whole theory about, like a whole big, giant theory, but I'm not going to share out this video. See, like, I'm going to self-plug it. I'm going to say we got another 3 Chainsaw Man videos coming, and then from starting next week, we're going to have Chainsaw Man every week. Reviews, deep dive analysis, and just everything, my theories on part 2. But let's talk about this a little bit more. The colors, first of all, are phenomenal, and I just really wonder what Denji's beef with this woman is. Like, is it like, is he in school and the teacher told him to do something? Is the school he's somehow going to have a bunch of other, like, devils there? Like, what's going on? Like, what is actually gonna happen in part 2? We know, first of all, it's like supposedly supposed to be completely different, right? And I don't want to dive too much into this because I actually have like a thing of what to expect for part 2 coming out. But for now, it's interesting. And I really want to know your guys' thoughts on like what's going to go on within part 2. Are you guys excited for part 2, first of all? Because I'm over the roof. Like, we didn't get, like, let's go for the anime news as well. So first of all, you know, we'll go through the manga news coming next week. And I also want to go for the anime news, what we're going to get in this video in a second. But for now, I'm excited for part 2. The colors look phenomenal. If this is real, and I'm pretty sure it is, I'm 70% sure. There's a 30% of me that's like, I have not been able to find confirmation, but it looks like there's a source here. The guy's private on Twitter, so I can't really reach him and ask. But for now, I'm happy. So let's move on to the anime news. And that is a lot of things, actually. Like, a lot of things. So, first of all, we'll go through the adaptation. There was a Q&A, obviously, at Anime Expo. So if anyone got to see that, then congratulations. I wish I went to go see it either. It wasn't live stream, but thankfully we have updates on Twitter. So, first of all, it was a Q&A. They started for the adaptation, right? Usually they have a production committee. And with the production committee, everybody sort of helps towards anime. But this is the first time Mappa says they don't have a production committee, and they're doing this 100% by themselves. And I'm just like, interesting. I haven't really heard of this before. So I'm interested if there's actually a production committee there, or that is generally just Mappa 100% by themselves. That means they have to hire their own staff, do literally everything just for Chainsaw Man. And it turns out the Mappa CEO, Manabu Otsuka, is a huge fan of Chainsaw Man. Like, he's a huge fan of Chainsaw Man manga. So it's almost just like, yo, if you want to like work on something and you're a fan of it, then you're more inclined to do better on it. If you just get a random project and be like, oh, I'll try my best. But if you're actually interested in something, you're going to make the quality phenomenal. They want to make everything hardcore, and this is amazing over here. We hear that Tatsuki Fujimoto is supposedly heavily involved in the production of Chainsaw Man anime. And this will be good for a lot of things. We can get like good pacing, make sure nothing's cut, and if anything is cut, you'll be like, okay, this wasn't as important. And there's another thing. Someone asked, hey, what are you going to do about this censorship? Like, it's a very sensitive and intense series. How is this going to be adapted into anime? And they said, no censorship. They want to be as true to the manga as they can and go all out. And I was like, yo, we're going to get no censorship in Chainsaw Man. Lesbian orgy. Let's go, boys. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, we're going to get no censorship. And phenomenal thing, too. Apparently, like, when everyone was asked who's their favorite character, because this ties into, like, who the CEO's favorite characters are. So, they asked who's the crowd's favorite character, and supposedly they started barking, which is fucking hilarious, yo.
Who here is a Makima fan?
Walk, walk! Walk, walk!
So, no censorship with gore scenes, and apparently anime extra scenes will be added to the Chainsaw Man anime, which is cool as well, because the Chainsaw Man pacing, as you can see.
Come on, guys. We're gonna do this if it kills us. And a 1, and a 2, and a...
Is very, very, very fast. It goes from like 100 to 0, 0 to 100 real quick is what I'm trying to say. You'll be like walking down the street 1 minute and everything's fucking falling apart. Elmo's here. I don't know what's going on. But everything is wild in Chainsaw Man. When it reaches a certain point, the pacing really fucking flicks on like Thanos snap. And wow, we get something incredible. So, exciting Chainsaw Man news. This is just a really quick video. I can't really say anything else more because it's generally just like one visual. If I had a little bit more than this, I could like dive into it a little bit. But you know, it looks dope. It actually just looks phenomenal. The colors, beautiful. Really sticking to what Chainsaw Man Part 1 had. I'm really interested in this mystery woman. Like, she really reminds me of Makima a little bit. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna call her mommy. I'm not gonna bark for her, but like, we have to really see if Fujimoto gonna make these waifus. Because you know what high school means. It means waifus. Like, gonna be amazing. But like and sub really help your boy out. Sub with the Chainsaw Man content. There's a lot coming this week. I plan to do what to expect on Chainsaw Man. I got a special video planned on like one of my favorite chapters on Chainsaw Man, so stay tuned for that. And then I want to sort of talk about the anime and the popularity of that and how it sort of reached another sort of level I've never seen before of any anime. So that's what we're gonna do. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think of this visual about your Chainsaw Man Part 2 is actually real? That's about it. I'll see you next time. Sensei out.